All right, so we should be live. I hope you guys are having a good day. It's March 13th. We got to get started with the stream like immediately. Uh, I have Michael here because Andrew didn't want to be here.
Hello.
Yeah, please tell me if the audio sounds terrible in the chat. Last live stream I did, the audio was terrible. Nobody said anything. But
Alright, I'll listen. I'll go on mute.
yeah, so we should be live here about this moderate risk we have going on in Texas. 15 sig tour. We got to get started though. Hope you guys can hear Michael fine. I'm not checking the audio because this is we got to get started immediately. Really,
It sounds good.
all right, it sounds good. Okay, really beautiful hooking supercell right to the south of Amarillo with this moderate risk. We're not even in the moderate yet, I don't think. But look at this rotation.
No.
That is the most classic TVS. That's just the definition of a tornado on velocity, right there. Textbook hook also with this. You even have a little reflectivity drop off inside of the hook, and we have several tornadic supercells to the south of that, and we have more up in the northern part of this.
There's a third tornado now to the south. A third tornado warning.
Yep, line of tornadic supercells here.
Yes. That northern one also looks like it might be rain wrapped.
Yeah, it could be. We have a lot of chasers trying to get north in this road. That we can see all. There's so much chaser convergence with this.
Oh, thank God! It weakened a bunch. The delta velocities now.
It's a lot lower, probably. I don't know. I get
60.
scans. Okay, so
lowered very fast.
Recycling, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's check these northern cells out. There's really no good radar for these northern cells, which sucks. But we can see.
There might be a tornado emergency. Nope, it's a PDS.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go. They're not gonna do a tornado emergency right now. But we have.
No, unless it was Amarillo.
To the south of Dumas with this tornado warning, we have pretty broad rotation. Nothing significant, but take cover if you're in this. And yeah, wait, do we have a CC drop off with this storm by Amarillo? Well, not no, like it's actually this like the middle one, but because there's a line. Do we have a CC drop off? Let's see. No, it's kind of hard to tell though. There's a lot of hail with this probably. But that is a beautiful.
The one has one.
That is a beautiful supercell. I mean, that's something that I would use on one of my live stream thumbnails, which I have right now. My thumbnail is just a weird, or it's a terrible screenshot of the Outlook. I just wanted to get this live stream started immediately, so sorry about that. Cell by Dumas looks pretty good. Cell to the north of Dumas looks a little bit better to the east of Stratford. And yeah, we can see some nice looking cell right there. Definitely good. These three southern cells are beautiful.
The second one, the blow of the main one that just happened, is tightening up a lot right now.
The one by the one on top of Happy.
Yeah. It's not showing too much on velocity, but it's on reflectivity. It's looking very nice.
Yeah, it's tightening up, but the one by the one that we just had really strong rotation. It could still be on the ground because even though the velocity is a lot like weaker, it's still very tight. So it could definitely still be on the ground if it is in the ground. I mean, I'm sure that touchdown because of that. And
there's a 6 CC.
Okay. A lot of chasers by Tulia, Texas. A lot. I wish I could chase this, but I can't because I don't have a car.
Dimmitt, there's a report of a tornado on the ground, and just south of Dimmitt, there's a report of a funnel cloud.
Oh, wait, can't.
An hour ago.
Okay. Yeah, Dimmitt is right here. Yeah, spotter network reports. Yeah, that was with one of these two cells. I think it might have been by the one. I forgot. Very powerful storms this afternoon, and these are going to last for a long time. And large hail is a pretty big threat. We also have some severe warnings further to the south, We have some for Odessa, Midland, where the tornado risk is a lot lower in this area. Not out of the or not likely we're going to see a tornado at all. It's not completely. It's not. The tornado risk is a lot lower on here, but it's possible. Now I didn't really spend a lot of time getting tabs pulled up here, but I'm going to get another tab of the SPC open. I think I actually have it bookmarked here. I gotta find it.
Midland, Texas, almost is under three severe thunderstorm watches at the same time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just from a little line to the south of the main area.
Yeah. All right, so surface observations. It seems like we have dews mainly at around 60 degrees, not too moist. This is actually good though, because this could help. We don't have a bunch of thick HP supercells going on, which we do have. Some of our cells are HP. Most of them are classic. And surface-based cape, pretty significant, 3,500. Where we have our supercells going on by Amarillo, we have around 2,000 cape, not bad. And the effective bulk shear, this would load in. Oh, there's a lot of it. Let's just say that. Violent tornado parameters is something I like to use. We have a big spike of around 7 in that area, so that's cool. That's interesting. You don't want to just look at that and say we're gonna have tornadoes there. No, you want to use it correctly. But that is interesting. We have a spike kind of right in that southern cell. All right, new severe thunderstorm warning for Midland, Texas.
Yeah, it like really blew up as soon as it entered into the moderate enhanced risk borderline area that they did just blew up.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if these southern cells might do the same exact thing as it moves further north into higher tornadic potential area.
Yeah. The moderate risk is further to the east. Yes, it's still in this area here.
Wait, new.
So yeah, I'm back to using radar scope for this video. I'm not using radar omega right now. I'm gonna get GR2 eventually. I don't know though. I don't want to spend a lot of money on that. In my opinion, radar scope is fine. Yeah, so, okay.
I'm gonna pull up mesoanalysis real fast.
Alright, yeah, I had that open. It's pretty helpful. Because we don't really want to use models right now, the forecast. We also maybe have some supercells going off. Where's Lubbock? To the north, right to the north of Lubbock. We have maybe one going towards Hale Center, you can see. Kind of like a baby supercell, that's what I like to call it. A few baby subs, maybe. And not a lot of rotation with these. But hopefully that does not change. But yeah, these cells are just pretty strong. The southern cell looks to be maybe having some problems. It has.
The extreme southern one.
Yeah. We have some circulation, not bad. The middle one has some circulation also.
It's not loading up.
Oh yeah, I think your internet. Okay, no, a new scan for 455 just came out.
The middle one's kind of going back and forth.
The middle one, we have 2 circulations now.
Got that too.
Middle one, we have 2 circulations. And they're both equally strong.
Go to the northern one. There's two circulations, pretty tight. They're right next to each other.
It's the central one.
Oh.
If you account for the 2 storms.
No, there was northern one.
No, but there's 2 storms in the north.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, that's
weird.
Those are expired. Yeah, there's just 2 circulations with this. They're both equally as strong. Maybe the north one's a little stronger, but this is the original one, I'm pretty sure. If we play the radar route here.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we can see this one.
Yeah, I want to play it out too.
Reach peak strength right over the road, and now we have a second one trying to get going. Maybe we could have twins. I don't know. Very interesting storm though. Let's go back to reflectivity.
Okay, I can't tell.
These supercells are just beautiful, especially this one. You got the nice V indentation in the middle, and just a perfect shape to this. I'd say this one by Happy has a chance of dropping something soon, even though it doesn't really, we don't see much in velocity. Okay, new scan, 458 scan, or 2 rotations with the, they're both a little weaker, but that definitely still not something to let your guard down on. Definitely
Yeah.
still has a chance of being tornadoes on the ground. All right, wait. So let's go back to here.
That southern one's really fighting.
I want to get the chat pulled up here. Trying to make sure we have no drop frames real quick. I don't think we have any. That's good. Because I want to make sure that the stream is not terrible quality.
I want to check the severe thunderstorm warning for that line to the north.
Oh, yeah, we should have. The stream's going good.
For 1.25 inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's really getting rain wrapped now. It's like it's pulling inflow from the southern cell for the central one.
Yeah, I feel like the northern one might be kind of getting taken over by the southern one.
Yeah.
Or not the southern one, the central one. Sorry, the one by Happy. The
Yeah.
one by Happy could be, it seems to maybe be another dominant cell. I don't know. But the one by Lake Tanglewood still has a chance of producing a strong tornado. Could even still have a tornado on the ground with it. And the northern side of Amarillo is under a severe thunderstorm warning as we have a line of storms coming in there. Line of storms has a lower chance of producing tornadoes, but it's still not out of the question. This one by Dumas was just warned also. But we have a ton of chasers today. This is just pretty insane.
Actually, I'm gonna pull up Spotter Network real fast.
Alright, I'm just trying to make sure the chat or nothing's going on. Stream seems to be going good. I think I'll wait, yeah. Gonna get that out of the way for y'all. Alright, so now that is the audio still good, Michael?
Pull up the stream real fast.
Kind of want to make sure it doesn't sound like it doesn't crackle like it did last time. I didn't delete that. I was gonna delete that stream, but then I decided not to. Alright, new large tornado warning. Radar indicated tornado warning right here. And I think Claude, Texas is under, yeah. So, very active day. For sure. And then, yeah, these storms, okay. These storms by, to the southeast of Timber Creek Canyon. The rotation has weakened with these 2 circulations a little bit. It used to only be 1, which we had very, very tight circulation and very strong across this road right here. And now we have 2. They kind of look very similar. So we're gonna have to see what those are doing right there. So and then you go further up the line. We have some storms in kind of southwestern Kansas. These have a pretty low tornado potential. No, yeah, today is definitely by far one of the most active days for tornadoes we've had so far, that we've had in a pretty long time.
Yeah. This is the last 15 SIG since April 19th of 2020.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was when we had the EF4 in southeastern Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice.
And the one before that was April.
Yeah.
My internet's been crap right now. So
you know, I don't mean to like really alarm anybody, but we're gonna be looking at maybe another event midweek, and it's gonna be a different type of event as this, or it's gonna be different than the one we have going on today. We're not gonna be looking at like widespread classic supercells like we are today. It's gonna be different. We'll go to the GFS. We'll use the 18Z, which is starting to come out, and we go out to Wednesday, which is later. And we can see we have our surface low, It's
I haven't seen the 18Z yet.
Okay. We have our surface low in central Missouri. That moves into Illinois. And you can see cold front likely right here. Warm front.
That last one was looking scary.
All right. Yeah, so we have that 996 low in central Missouri right there. And it seems like we have a squall line kind of fired up by Mississippi, Alabama. It goes into Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. And if it does happen just like we're seeing here on precipitation type, that's going to be some damaging wind for for like most of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, even Alabama. But eventually, maybe could have some tornadoes also with this. Now, we go ahead and look at the 500 millibar winds real quick. And the 500 millibar winds we have, let's see. So we got the Wednesday. Nice. This is not really this is not like a perfect. Sorry, this is not like a cutoff low like we had this weekend. This is an upper level low. It's to the south of the jet stream though, and not really a negative tilt, not really a positive tilt to this. But we can see this is Wednesday afternoon. We have something very nice looking setup right here, and that moves to the east and moves into the kind of the mid Atlantic and then the southeast. As we go into Thursday morning, maybe an overnight squall line, we'll have to see. And we got a severe weather. We can look at surface-based Cape. And yeah, we can see. Go out to Wednesday. A lot of Cape for areas like Jackson, Mississippi, Montgomery, Alabama, Birmingham, even up to Memphis. We have a lot of Cape, or not like a lot, but let's just say moderate. It's enough Cape to support some supercells and a squall line. Then even into maybe Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, we have enough in energy to support a squall line throughout the night. It's not going to be like a very damaging wind threat. Maybe some gusty winds of 40 to 60 miles per hour. Let's not look at details, though. It's as far out. So, but it does look like we're going to have something like, or it does look like we're going to have some kind of severe weather Wednesday. Maybe in this area, and then in the Thursday, maybe kind of this area. Let's cut out Central Florida right there. Florida could see some stuff, especially the Panhandle could maybe see some kind of tornado threat. We'll have to see though. It does look very interesting though, and this reminds me a lot of Easter. I don't mean to alarm anybody, but this just it gives Easter vibes again. There's just something about it.
Yeah, and the fact that could be almost 2,000 Cape, 1,000 to 2,000 widespread Cape.
On the GFS.
On the GFS I'm looking at, from Texas all the way to the coastline, could mean some big problems next week.
We have widespread. It's gonna be a pretty widespread event, unlike today. We can actually look at the Canadian here because the GFS is kind of a cold bias. Canadian's doing a lot of Cape for southern Mississippi. The Canadian gives me some more like April 19th vibes, just because it seems like we have some kind of front that will limit the severe potential. If the Canadian happens for maybe like Georgia, like North Georgia, other than the day Thursday, the Canadian has the surface low going low, or the surface low traveling a lot slower. So maybe Thursday we could get some severe weather. Even in central Indiana, we have our surface low. So that would actually probably have, according to the Canadian, we have our surface low there. Cold front right here, maybe like a warm front like this because of the cold air damming that we see a lot this time of year, which limits severe weather for this area sometimes.
Canadian looks kind of weird to me. About 180 hours out, it has a low spiraling off the coast, doing something. I don't know what that's doing.
Oh yeah.
I just saw that. I don't really know what it was.
But yeah, today's still looking really good. The new violent tornado parameter parameters came in. A pretty big spike right on our southern supercell. Go back to radar because I haven't looked at it in a while. Right over kind of this area of a big spike. But let's not really look at that. Okay, so our rotation with our northern cells to the southeast of Timber Creek Cannon has weakened the rotation with it. But it's starting to broaden out a little bit, and it's still pretty. It's still pretty strong, but we could still have something on the ground maybe. So yeah, and further to the south, these two cells don't have a whole lot of rotation, but they look good in reflectivity. with the exception of the southern cell. So yeah, definitely interesting right now. I really want to hear what this cell did right here. This cell just looks nasty. It's embedded now. We can see even a reflectivity drop off right in the middle of that hook.
Tornado rapid rotation inflow. Report. That was a report.
I think we have a tornado on the ground still at this northern cell to the southeast of Lake Tanglewood. Sorry. Because we do have a CC right on top of that rotation and right where I expected to be. We're right where we have a reflectivity drop off also.
I have that's on the ground. It just tightened up. I think it might have just recycled.
We likely have a tornado on the ground right now. Also we have a CC drop. So that kind
There's a donut hole now. There's a donut hole.
We've had that for a while.
Oh, it's okay. All right.
But,
all right, so it's starting. I realized that it's actually starting to pull away from the southern cell, the central one. So that could be affecting the good storm.
But this is a really strong supercell. Just look at this shape. Almost reminds me of the so-so one. Just because it's kind of embedded.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't seem this doesn't seem as strong as that. But very nice hook. We likely have a tornado on the ground considering we do have a CC drop. That's most likely a CC drop, just considering that's a classic shape of one, kind of an oval. And that's exactly where we have our velocity. And it's really not that hard to point that out because, yeah, I'd say that's a CC drop. So I'd say we probably have a good chance of having a tornado on the ground right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have spotters on this, so we will know if we have a tornado on the ground.
Yeah, we should wait for some. I bet you they're probably looking at this right now too. They're probably gonna fly towards this thing. This is likely rain wrap.
So many spotters right now. Oh my god.
I think I know why. It's such a small area, but such a large threat that they don't really need to travel anywhere. I mean.
Well, yeah. It's not like what we're gonna be looking at winds there. It's like the whole south and southeast. It's like, one little area. It's one little area.
One video of the so-so Mississippi tornado because the cells struck it very fast and they were very long track too.
Yeah, it was a little hard to. Well, yeah. If the so-so cell happened in this area, we would probably maybe have some chasers, and also because the so-so cell was, we don't really see a lot of chasers in the southeast. Well, this is the south. We don't see a lot of chasers in like the south, like the deep south and the southeast. Normally, we're not gonna see chaser convergence like this.
What are these guys doing? I'm looking at some of these spotters, and I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like in the hell for?
They're probably punching it to try and get in front of this.
They're probably coming from Amarillo, to be honest. Yeah, they're all flying from Amarillo west.
Well, I don't know if they're flying, but
or they're doing whatever. They're going east very fast. If they can.
That rotation is just beautiful.
You scan? Oh,
no.
Tighten up again. Oh god, look at the CC. Holy crap. I'm calling this on the ground right now. Holy cow. Look at the CC on. Holy frick. Jeez. And the southern cell now has just at 70 DBZs. Or the central one.
All right. So okay. Sorry about that. Actually opened Steam by accident. So. Yeah, I really should get like an actual monitors. The one I have right now, you can't really. Well, it works. So okay, I'm waiting for the new scan to come in because I always get the scans later than other people. Don't know why. Oh my god, the supercell looks so nice.
There's reports of a lot of power poles down, just north of Happy.
Yeah.
Power poles.
Yeah. This is definitely on the ground. I'll tell you right now. We have a CC drop. That rotation is just insane. We probably have. I'd say we have one on the ground right now. Let's look at that though.
Mhm.
I mean, kind of want to take a screenshot of it. I am.
Yeah, I've taken like 2 so far. One before and then one now.
Yeah.
Is this
Beautiful
PDF?
rotation though. Let's see, is this tornado won't even
Oh, just went
tornado
PDF.
observe? Yep. Yeah, it's should be PDS. So we have a I wouldn't call it cyclic yet, but we have a supercell for sure. Very, very nice supercell actually. I hope this is a sign. I hope this is a sign of what this like May has in the plains. A lot of more photogenic supercells and not just linear segments and stuff that aren't photogenic and don't even produce much tornadoes. All right. Well, gosh, this hook is beautiful on this cell.
What's it called?
Oh yeah, a lot of.
Someone just reported 2.75 inch hail on this tornado cell, the one that has CC.
Mhm.
This is a pretty close hit to Amarillo.
Yeah, this was a little bit further to the west. Let's just say let's just say like 15 miles in the west. This would be very bad. I'm really glad. I hope nobody dies from this. I mean, I really hope that. I'm glad this isn't a more unpopulated area. This is not happening in like actual Amarillo.
Yeah. Take another screenshot of this. Thing's beautiful.
But yeah. So let's wait for the new scan to come in. While we're waiting for that, we can check out the more southern cells. The one that we have all these reports of. MPing reports of trees uprooted and.
Wait a second.
Power poles broken and 3-inch tree limbs broken. We have all these reports right here. It's probably from one of these cells. I think this cell actually crossed the road here. Wait a second. So I gotta get Radarscope Pro again, but
it's just about to enter the moderate risk. This cell.
Yep.
We're on the edge.
I think the moderate is in a good area. Okay, new scan 515. Yeah, this is it's strengthened again. This is just insane rotation, y'all. That is that.
Holy, oh my gosh.
Do we still have a CC? Okay, yeah, we have a pretty big CC. It's a little hard to tell if that's actually a CC drop or not, but I'd say it is. There's so many chasers on this road where it's about to go. They need to.
I know. I'm looking at that right now. Like, what are they doing?
We're probably gonna get photos of this on Twitter.
207.
Wait, you know what? Let me check Twitter right now on the or not on the stream, but on my phone. See if we have anything so I can confirm.
All right. Where's Washburn?
Okay, so
there's Tanglewood.
Gotta figure out who do we have?
All right, these guys are just north of the rotation. They're in the.
Okay, well, we did have a wedge tornado earlier. Almost an hour ago, yeah.
Oh, that was in Dimmitt.
No, west of Happy, Texas.
Oh, so, west of Happy.
Yep.
This was it's like there's a tornado right in between Happy and Dimmitt, so west of Happy and east of Dimmitt. Oh, new storm spotter scan. Why are they going south? They're going right into the rotation.
Oh, I don't know.
One of them are.
No, okay. Well, what they're seeing is probably telling us more on what's going on in the river because they're probably actually seeing the circulation. They're not just going straight into it.
Yeah.
Most storm chasers are experienced. They actually know things about weather. It's not like what people say that they just go out and try and take pictures on like some phone. No, most of them are actually.
You have to be trained. Yeah.
We don't have to be, but you need to be. Okay. Yeah. This is a dangerous storm right here, though.
Wait, what? The central tornado was observed too, south of the main one.
Okay, yeah. I guess, yeah, this one is just insane.
I didn't
Oh
even
my
see that.
god. This rotation.
I didn't even see a crazy good rotation on that central one.
It
Or
looks
what
like
was the central?
it's maybe taking in dry air. It's kind of hard to tell. It's really close to the radar.
It's observed with 2.75-inch hail, the warning says.
Yeah.
And it's...
I need new velocity scan. Come on.
Okay, it's not a PDS.
All
A
right.
confirmed tornado was located 6 miles west of Wayside, moving 40 miles per hour northeast. Flying debris, blah, blah.
This is today. If anybody says on Twitter that today is busted, it just makes me mad.
Yeah, we're not even in moderate yet.
Well, not that. No, not that. The event's not even over. Don't say it's busted yet.
No, I know. I said it's not even in the moderate yet. It's already going crazy.
Well, that's not. Okay. Well, I mean, even though we may not have like a ton of tornadoes today, like we had in Easter today, definitely. So I mean, so far I'd say already that maybe a 10 sig is already verified. Maybe even a 10 sig is already verified for today for sure. It's not even a. That's not even like a debate in my opinion because we've already had a sig. We've most likely had a sig tornado, or at least we've had tornadoes that have probably had real sig winds inside of them. Or like EF2 plus winds inside of them. We've probably had that so far today. The problem is just they may not have hit anything because this isn't a pretty unpopulated area. And have we gotten the new velocity scan yet? Oh, yep, 519. It's weakened a little bit. Could be starting another recycling process.
Oh yeah, it's like taking in the southern cell a lot more than it was before.
Yeah, it's in the southern cell now.
It kind of pulled away from it before, and now it's starting to really get tangled up in it.
Yeah. Really wish I had GR2 still. Alright, yeah, I gotta fix that. But we're not using Red or Omega, or in today's video.
Noticing another
session.
Light rotation in like a little sloppy area.
Oh wait, Newton, new tornado warning.
New tornado warning.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out what it's for. Alright, yeah, new tornado warning, tornado observed. Alright.
Still PDS.
I think it's a PDS, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, this looks a very nice looking cell though. It's got a tilt 4 for velocity. Yeah. Today, I just kind of had a feeling it wasn't gonna bust. Everything. I mean, I took soundings where there was nothing. I mean, it's like a lot of people took soundings where there's nothing wrong with them, like at all. You couldn't find anything that was gonna limit storm potential.
At one point, I think this could have been an EF4.
Well, no pre-rating, no pre-rating.
No.
No, don't pre-rate anything right now. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not sure if it has hit anything, like that could even if this had like EF3 winds in it, it could only be rated in EF0 or an EF1. I'm just gonna say that because if it somehow didn't affect anything, it's not gonna be rated, even though it probably okay. So for example, this had EF2.
Went over a road at its strongest. Remember, it says okay. There's a report of a roof blown off, trees snapped and uprooted.
Where? Oh yeah, down there. That was a long time ago. Talking about this new one.
Yeah, that's when it was like 198 delta.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
I know.
But right now I don't even know. I don't know how strong this is gonna be. I don't like pre-rating anything because first of all we don't really know what kind of structures it could have hit. It is coming up to more roads. It's gonna cry. Yeah. Okay. Yep. 522 scan came in. It's in the recycle. It could still be on the ground right now. In fact, it probably is. But it's kind of recycling. I don't know if it's in the ground though. We have a lot of spotters on it though. We'll know if it's on the ground.
Okay. Good thing is there's no correlation anymore. Actually, wait a second.
Yeah.
That's like a little speck.
Alright, I'm checking Twitter again. Seeing if
new CC on it now. It read out the CC again. Went away and then just okay.
Yeah.
It could be leftover CC, but I remember last scan it did not have that. It was just flat. Now it's a little bit.
Alright, yeah, there was a wedge tornado earlier.
Send me a picture. Do you have a picture of it?
I'll send it to you soon. I'm not really worried about that right now, though. I'm trying to. Alright, well, yeah, today has been really good for some chasers, if you're in the right area, which a lot of them were.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this tornado is probably rain wrap, so that's not good. Sorry, but yeah. There's really not much limiting that cell. There's a cell right here. Yeah, barely anything limiting it. Well, these cells also have large hail, especially the one to the south. Oh yeah, let's just do this real quick. Let's play out the just play out the radar here. See.
You said you use violent tornado parameters.
And I don't really use it like
you
it's kind of like STPs and stuff. I like it better than STPs. I don't even look at STPs anymore. You gotta know how to use it though. You don't just look at it and say, "Oh, you're gonna have a violent tornado right there because of the spike." No, it's not what it means.
No, I know. But what was it before though?
Violent tornado parameter, and it was I think it hasn't changed. It's like spike. I know it's just it's spiked. It's spiking right there. Not really.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. There's also some spikes right around the Texas-Mexico border. That area doesn't look too good down there for tornadoes. Definitely not out of the question though, just pretty unlikely. Let's also go back down here to Midland, Odessa. That area, because we do have two severe thunderstorm warnings that we need to cover real quick. These storms don't seem to really be posing a tornado risk with them. If they do, it's going to be weak for sure. But large hail and damaging winds with those. You can see they're warned for, let's zoom in. One for 70-mile-per-hour winds, so probably pretty damaging winds with those for sure. And,
yeah, 3,000 Cape with the southern, those little southern areas that aren't producing right now.
Yeah, the problem with this northern cells, it's going to kind of move out of the Cape, or where we have the most energy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, new scan 526. Rotation is still there. I'm unsure if it's in the ground or not, but it still looks pretty good.
Reflectivity is a little dropout where the rotation is.
Right.
And I can't tell if it's CC because there's a little radar strip going right through the storm.
Alright. Alright, well, there's a lot of chasers on that. That's good. We'll know. We'll most likely know. Or we will know if anything touched down with that, which I'm pretty positive something happened. Trying to see if there's any pictures of anything.
All right. What I wanted to do real fast was go on Google Earth and see if there's any areas.
Yeah, there was a big tornado by Happy, Texas.
Yeah, I wanted to because I want to go right where that damage was reported and see if I can see the area that potentially got hit. If it was just a abandoned type structure or it was an actual, say, barn or something like that.
Could have been, yeah.
do tornado warnings to the south of the main area. The one
Alright.
I said that might have a little bit of rotation.
Alright. There's no pictures really on Twitter of this. Of the first tornado, there's a lot of the one that was by Happy Wedge tornado. Now the second one, or it kind of recycled for a little bit. It could have stayed on the ground, I'm unsure. But then we had the second one that definitely touched down, and that one there doesn't seem to be any pictures of. Alright, well. Alright, so. Storms seem to be still interesting. Let's go back. Alright, well, we have the 528 now. Rotation's still there. So we'll just have to see what it does. Let's check CC. Wait, that's not CC. Okay. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it does not seem like we have a CC drop right now. That's very good. But this storm produced a strong tornado. Maybe even two of them. So, yeah, that could have been our that could have been our strongest tornado of the day, actually.
Happy's under another tornado warning, but it's only the one that they were in earlier.
Yeah, so that's what that middle cell is. Another one to the south with these developing supercells in the north of Lubbock I was talking about.
Yeah, those are the ones that I'm worried about because they're going to go into the southern part of the moderate or the area that has good potential for development.
Well, yeah, this one down here right to the north of Lubbock. Pretty standard tornado warning. Not a whole lot of rotation with it. I'd say the strongest, it's kind of hard to tell. Probably right there. And there is a lot of chasers with that cell. Somebody reported a tornado from right there. That was only a few minutes ago, so I'll have to see.
There's a house that potentially got hit that looks like it has a car. It's a nice house. I'm trying to figure out. I want to make sure.
All right.
And there's also an area to the south. I don't know what this is, but there's a large area of buildings. I don't know what that is at all.
Hmm.
There's an area that was a barn that could have got hit in.
Oh, you're looking on like Google Maps, all right?
And there's a large farm with what the heck? It's like so many animals.
You know.
A very large farm that potentially got hit.
All right. Well, it's about the remnants of the rotations about to cross the probably a major state highway. I think this is an interstate right there. I don't know, but it will eventually cross that. So let's go back to this here, and I talked about this a little bit ago. It looks like we're gonna have another severe weather event Wednesday. Let's go to dew points real quick. And yeah, we can see that Wednesday we have.
There's a report of a tornado. With that southern cell it's warned that has like a little bit of rotation.
Hmm.
There's a report. I don't know if it's okay. It's observed. That's why. What?
All right.
That thing's producing.
All right, everyone. So this is we're talking about. Well, let's just talk about midweek for a little bit. Next week, we have our. This is Monday. We have a cold front kind of like this, a warm front like this. We can see cold air damming. It's situated in this area. Moist air in this area right there. Now let's take some soundings. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna end the stream at 6 because I have to go. But this is a marginal severe sounding. We have a little bit of capping going on. Pretty terrible surface lapse rates and a little bit of shear. I would say you're not going to get tornadoes out of that, especially with that hodo. Take one further to the south, and maybe in Louisiana. Marginal severe again, not really impressive. Let's take one up in Kentucky. Well, shear is kind of, I don't like that. All right. So yeah, Monday doesn't seem to be a good day. Tuesday looks like we have another low pop out of the kind of the Rockies. And we have a cold front, maybe like a dry line feature in Texas, and take one right here. This is a better sounding, actually. We have some decent shear. Hodo still looks a little bit bad. You could get something out of this. And we do have some decent energy with that. Take one right next to the low. Shear, I don't really like the looks of that a whole lot, but it's not really bad. Maybe Tuesday we could get some kind of rest, but Wednesday really seems to ramp up a little bit. Go to Wednesday evening here. We have a cold front going down in the Louisiana, a very strong one too. Dews in central Mississippi, like the Jackson area, 50s. In front of it, almost 70. Not extremely strong, but pretty quick moisture drop, I guess. Let's take some soundings here. So this is Thursday evening. Take one here in western Mississippi or western Alabama. Not a bad sound, you know. It's okay. That you could. It's a little bit contaminated, so. Yeah, but let's take one up. Let's take a few up in Kentucky. All right, this one's yeah, that one's bad. Okay. But it does look like we could see some kind of severe weather event in this area. We'll have to see. Once we get better models like the NAM, we'll have a better understanding of what's going to happen.
Can you finish the stream on your own? I gotta go eat.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Alright, sorry.
Nah.
Alright, bye.
All right, bye. All right, yeah, so, Michael's gone, so that's okay, I guess, but we're going to continue for a little bit. I'm probably going to go soon, though, because I really have to go do some stuff. I have some homework to do. But yeah, so also, well, if you guys want some updates, some like quick updates, you can just, if you guys want some quick weather updates, I don't really post my outlooks on YouTube anymore. I still make like the outlooks that I used to make on YouTube, but they're on my Twitter now. I'm starting to do that again, because now we're having more severe weather, and things are starting to get more interesting. And I also do weather updates for North Georgia and stuff like that. If you guys want to, if you guys want weather updates, follow me on Twitter. I thought I'll leave it in the description real quick. I think I should have the link for it still. No, I don't. All right, well, I'll try to get the link for y'all real quick, and just throw it in the description real quick of the video or the live stream. Sorry. Yeah, cause I do weather updates from Twitter. Cause it's a little bit easier than like doing a YouTube video for it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the link to that in the description. Real quick. I didn't do that before because we had the chance of a pretty strong tornado on the ground, and so wanted to update you guys on that quickly. Oh, yes, yeah, that's in the description now, or at least it should be. I think that link works. 2 tornado warnings to the south for these cells in the north of Lubbock now. We have spotters on these. This one could have produced a tornado. This one down here, that actually looks good. I don't know if it's gonna do anything though. We barely have any spotters on that. So that's not really good. We don't have a CC drop though, which is good. Let's go back up to the Amarillo area. Where we had this long track. Pretty strong tornado. That seems to be really gone. Seems like could have something maybe going on down here. Let's take a look at reflectivity. Yeah, this cell right here. If people try and go through like Claude right now, I think that's how you say it. They're gonna be punching the core to this. Very large hail at this cell for sure, but this is a super cell. We have a hook right there. We have some rotation with it, so that's the next cell to watch probably. So yeah. We do have a lot of chasers on this cell too. They're kind of left over from the northern cell that produced probably a pretty strong tornado right over that road. That was a very interesting cell to watch. Let me check Twitter again to make sure, see if we have any new storms here. Or not new storms, sorry, but if we have any pictures of what that tornado could have looked like. I know we had a wedge tornado by Happy, Texas, which was down here. I think it was with this same cell. That's Happy right there. And yep, we had twins. We had twins. Remember how we had those if you go back in the stream, we had 2 circulations right next to each other. We had twins. Somebody got them in the same pictures. That's really cool. 2021. All right. Yeah, today has been wedge tornado. Yeah, we had a wedge tornado by Happy. Yeah, we had twins. I'm trying to find that picture and I kind of lost it by accident. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so we had a lot of pictures of wedge tornadoes. Trying to find some of the latest cell we had. Or not the latest cell, I can't talk at all. But with the latest circulation we had. Because the storm kind of traveled like this, produced maybe a tornado in this area, then it recycled for a good period of time, and then it strengthened again right here. Produced maybe it looks stronger on reflectivity of the second one, or not reflectivity, velocity. Sorry, I'm trying to find pictures of it on Twitter real quick. I think I seen one. And there was a picture of twins, from that same cell, which was kind of when it was recycling. But I can't really find that picture anymore. That sucks. But, yes, I'm getting ready to end the stream because I have to go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. And I might stream again later. I'm kind of unsure right now, but thank you guys for watching. And hope you guys have a good rest of your